No, that didn't work. Hello, everybody. Brian Cook here.
And Brian Olson.
And we are the Brick Street Bryans. This is a double dose of Bryans, plural with an I, times 2, Siamese twin style. Yeah, this is episode 8. We just did episode 7. We got lots of stuff. That's why. Hopefully this one's a little bit shorter. Right, Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. So, yeah, great stuff we got going on here. We've got all the updates. So more changes and a lot of updates. We're going to cover mostly the bottom of the park, but some of the middle of the park, a.k.a. the hole. Okay? And then we're going to go over some iMagic stuff. We're going to go over some Professor Brick's details that we got. Okay? From our event that we went to. Right, Brian?
Yep.
All right. So let's start with the first is the Lego City. The biggest update, I think, is going to be the live band. Now, Brian, in opening day, did they say the band is only going to be in Lego City?
So I didn't really tell you about anything about the live band. I thought it was just going to be for the opening ceremony. And then to see them walking around the park for the whole weekend was pretty awesome.
We will have to talk to our entertainment people, MCs as they were, and find out. But here's a quick little video that I took. I was like, it's not going to play. Oh, need some audio. Very cool day. So for brass instruments out there banging and everything like that, here's another one I got for you. Let me go to the next slide here. There we go. These kids, they got a little cowbell for all of you out there so you can... These kids were jamming, Brian. Yeah, so awesome, right, Brian, to have a live band?
Yeah, that was a good surprise. And the fact that they were walking around all of Lego City, I mean, just added so much more, excitement and entertainment to the park for that opening weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was fantastic the way they had everything set up. So, you know what we're going to do to this time? We're going to keep this up here because it'll just be easier for me. So, and then I can play the video again, though. But, Brian, go ahead and talk about the new show. It's new to you, Brian, new to all of you up there. It is not new to me. This is the same show that's been in the Discovery Center in New Jersey for a little bit here. But, Brian, was that new to you when you saw it?
Yeah, brand new to me. This the new Ninjago movie in the 4D Palace Cinema. I would warn a lot of parents if their children are afraid of the water spray. This movie out of the 3 will definitely get you more wet than the other movies. So a lot of the times
product placement. I'm trying to get Brian to laugh. I try to find the biggest thing I could drink out of. You didn't even crack a smile yet. How you doing out there, everybody? All right, sorry, Brian. Keep talking about the. I like to call it the aquarium experience.
Yeah. So, as you know, Ninjago is all about elements, and Naya is elemental water. And there's a lot of moments in this movie that does spray you and have the ceiling rain and everything like that. So, a little quick thing about the Palace Cinema with the 3 movies. There's the Officer in Pursuit, which is on the hour, every hour. On the 20s is Mythica, so 11:20, 12:20, etc. And then Ninjago is always on the 40s, so that's the 40th minute of the hour on the hour. So
I've already teased Brian once about this, so he is making sure that he is getting it spot on. Yeah, so every 20 minutes on a rotation basis, these shows will show.
Mm-hmm.
On the hour is Pursuit, and the 20 is
Mythica.
Oh, dang it, I was hoping you mess up. And then on the 40s is the Ninjago. Now, Ninjago, they are going to have to work on because the audio track needs to be adjusted. You can barely hear the people talking, and then the music was really loud. Right, Brian? Yeah. Brian, did you see the show? You were sitting there with a backpack up the entire show like a little kid. It's okay. I just put my hand like that right over the little sprayer. That's what I was doing. I was thinking we should, have little things that we give people that they could put on there but then they're going to forget. And then the next person's going to come and be like, I didn't get any of that. This thing's like ruined. It's like broken forever. So we
Ruin the
can't
experience.
do that. Yeah. But just I simply put up a hand or like, but yeah, it was a lot of sprays. So, all right, what do we got next? Yum, man. There's so much food this season. I can't. The good thing they got stairs, man. We really have to. As soon as I could walk, we really got to work on that because the cheesesteak looks great, right?
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, it looks so good. I took a picture. I didn't get this one. It was just there. I just took a picture of it, but it looked good. Okay. Lots of new stuff down at Brickbeards. Lots of changes going on. This stuff is also down there just from last year. Most of this was from last year. Yes, all of it. Okay. The difference is there's no pizza at Brickbeards.
Yeah, pizza can only be found at Briccolini's as part of.
I don't know if they're gonna bring it back, maybe, because they have that like slot open stall. What do they call those things? Right? Yeah,
I think it's stall.
So lots of options, but currently only at Briccolini's. Briccolini's, not Smokies, not Royal Feast, not Wizards, the ice cream place, not Showtime Snacks. Some of the sarcasm coming out in the second show, isn't it, Brian? This is because I have my unbranded coffee. I think I showed the brand already, just in case they want to. Hashtag not sponsored, in case you want to. But they, yeah. Okay. So Briccolini's, I haven't tried it yet this season. Brian, you haven't tried it yet this season, right?
No, not yet.
But it's the only place to get pizza right now. Okay, good. I'm glad we had the discussion. The chopping block, the salads for all you, salad lovers at a theme park. It looks great. I'm definitely going to do this on lighter days for sure, because I love when you get to like customize stuff and make it like whatever you want specifically, right? They also have a smaller version. I think it's a little smaller. It might be the same size up at Smokies. That's new this season. Okay. So just to let all of you out there know. Okay. And then the elephant or ICEE in the room, we like to call it, right, Brian?
Yeah. I mean, I get why they did it. But
yeah, me being allergic to bees, I really get why they did it.
Yeah. So anyone who's new and who's watching this and doesn't know anything about the park last year, there was a bee problem. There was a lot of bees, and the big major attractant of the bees were the ICEE machines. So the ICEE machines were located in the freestyle booths around the park, and it was just bombarded with bees. So they now have announcement.
I like disrupting Brian anytime I can. I don't know if you can see this without. I got to protect my child's safety. Guess who won the cutest? There is an award. I don't want to show you the name of it, but yeah, okay, right there. Look at that. My son. Okay, go ahead.
Speaking of bees,
they're quite annoying, aren't they?
Now the ICEE.
I'm trying to get one more laugh. I only have one laugh. Okay, fine. I'll let you go this time.
Speaking of bees, at Brickbeard's ICEE station, they have the 3 machines there that you can get ICEEs. So you can pay for a souvenir cup or a regular, ICEE cup. And we do have a picture of that. And you also can get the ICEE branded cotton candy.
There's your cup.
Here's the ICEE Collectable Cup. When it's not cold, you can see it. It's this color. Or is it the opposite? Is it white?
Okay, good thing one of us works here. Yeah, so it is completely white. And then when the cold goes in, this is because I had just taken it and switched it around to get it all to be colored again, because we didn't take a picture at the beginning. But when it warms up, it's going to be all white. Solid white.
And then it's colored.
I was trying to hold still. Yes. Yeah. So then it gets colored as it gets cold. So, and when you wash it, it's white. And then when you put cold stuff in there, cold fluids, cold liquids, and you get to keep it. And what was the price again? Let's go back. I can't see. Can you see?
10.
I just wanted to see his forehead. All right. $10.99. Right? Sounds about right. Yeah. It is a value. Let's go with that. Okay. And then that's really cool. And you can get these up at Showtime Snacks as well. That's the other location that has all the ICEE machines as well up there. And they have like special, I think, rotating. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's the same rotating flavors that Like there's options and stuff like that. So, Brian, this is all you, right?
Yeah. So again, the beer and drinks around the park, they do have the beer. This one is located right next to Brickbeard's down in the Pirate section. They have the different draft beer, Coors, Heineken, and bottled water, which it goes with Coors Light. But anyway, Newburgh Build It Boss IPA, really good. And then no assembly required cider, which is done by Angry Orchard. So people who don't know, we discussed it last year, but Angry Orchard is not too far. It's located in Orange County. Angry Orchard is not far from the park. And they actually have their no assembly required brand for Legoland.
Perfect. All right, so we're moving on to. Good, Brian. This is you.
Oh, and Lego Pirates. So this was actually really cool to see this year on the Anchors Away ride. They added a whole bunch of cool minifigure sculptures out onto the actual side of the ship. Like it's finished now. So it's got the little guy running and the wheel and with all the different conveyor belts and stuff like that. And hopefully in the future, maybe they'll move. I don't know, but that's what it looks like now. So it's a nice little added bonus for the Anchors Away because it was kind of plain last year.
Yeah. They added a bunch of stuff on there too. So we already discussed this, but I just wanted to show you we've got photo evidence now of around the playground areas of Pirates that they put up the little protection fences there, and they've got cameras and stuff there now to protect the children. Okay. And also, this is new. I didn't see this last year. So the Mischievous Monkey in the Sky Slide Pirate, there's a treasure chest there on the right-hand side, what it looks like. But you can go around and find all of the stuff, which is cool. I think that's it for that. And then last thing is we showed you the new path already, and then that's where the stage, we're going to watch this stage development. Sorry, we're going to watch this field development, right? Because it is called Pirate Field. So, but it's exactly where I thought it was going to be, right on the backside there of, I always like to call it Ships Ahoy, but what do you call that right again?
What do you call it? Ships Ahoy?
Ships Ahoy.
Anchors
Away. I
Away.
swear it was called Ships Ahoy at one point. You know what I think it is? I think at Sesame, I think they have a boat ride called Ships Ahoy.
Well, you'll find
like
out tomorrow.
Ships Ahoy, but like Ships Ahoy. You know, it's Cookie Monster ride. Get it? Because that's where I'm going Friday and you're not.
I'll be at Legoland.
Yeah, full capacity Legoland.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
It's going to be a bricktastic time, I bet. I'm a little bit jealous, but yeah, so we'll see. What's that ride called again? The ship ride?
Anchors Away.
Anchors Away. Okay, yeah. I still have not been on that. You said fun. You wrote it, right?
Yeah, I wrote it.
Yeah, I'll definitely write it next time, especially since I didn't get dizzy on Dizzy.
I do find that ride to be a long wait, though.
Here is Brian Olsen's number. No, I'm kidding. Brian Cook's. Would it be number 2? It's a big pet peeve of mine that they don't have Lego related in any way game prizes. And now they got Mushroom Head over there and Mario and Luigi. It's Mario, not Mario. Luigi and
Toad,
Pikachu and that blue bird I don't even know the name of. They can get all that, but they can't get me some Lego-ish merchandise. Maybe some pirate merchandise in Pirates. Maybe some Castle merchandise in Castle. Maybe some Ninjago stuff, Ninja stuff up in Ninja games. I have not played a game yet. Have you?
Those games? No, I haven't.
What? Oh, I was wondering. Of course,
the arcade games or
I just put you in a hole. No,
what? They are
games yet.
Wait, which games are you talking about?
Any of them? Have you paid money to play a game at Legoland?
Not me personally, but my son has played the Duck game every time we've gone.
Oh wow! Every time.
Actually, let me change that. So last year, if everyone remembers, there was the hamster. Remember the stuffed hamster that I was trying so hard to win?
Yeah.
And I didn't get it. So stuffed hamster.
There are definitely better and cuter looking prizes. There's like a baby giraffe at one of them.
Yeah.
And then I just saw the Jeremy on his video. He had like the cow inside a pig, like those animals inside the other animal things are really cool, which I like. Yeah.
As far as prizes go, these are actually really. I mean, I do wish they were Lego themed prizes or something like that. But to have Nintendo IPs at a Lego park, this doesn't make sense to me. But
Yeah.
Piplup is the little bird, and Pikachu and Charizard.
Yo,
And
yo,
then
you don't have to throw names out because you're a few years younger than me. Okay. For all you out there that are Pikachu fans, Pikachu, go, with your games that, virtual. What was that game called?
Pokemon Go.
Oh, see, I knew you'd know it. I knew it. See, this is the difference between this Brian and that Brian. But
I'm
yeah,
well-versed.
no, I'm just once again a little jealous that I don't know those characters' names. I do want that orange. What's the orange dragon?
Charizard.
Okay, yeah. So that thing should be over in Lego Castle.
Now they're gonna
That's
theme
a dragon.
the Nintendo character.
And we should put the princess. We're gonna divide and conquer. We're gonna put the princess over in the castle games. And I don't know. That yellow thing kind of looks like a ninja, so that can go over in Ninjago.
What, Pikachu or the yellow cat Mario?
No, the yellow Pikachu.
Oh, okay.
It sounds ninja. Pichu. Yeah. And then the Mario ones, you could just leave those wherever this is. This a Pirates? This isn't Pirates, right?
This is Pirates, yeah.
Yeah. So one day I want to do a video of us going around and losing the games.
Yeah.
Losing at the games.
$100 later, why not?
Yeah. So that'd be fun. All right. Now we're on to what I like to call the hidden gems. Inside the Bazaar shop, okay, which is the exit shop, gift shop of the factory ride, are those little display cases. And you got to go over looking those. Those are awesome, right, Brian?
Yeah, they're really cool to look at. And some of them do have some pretty harder to find minifigures. Some that have been retired. Some have only had a short time. I think like the Looney Tunes, like Marvin the Martian and Wile E. Coyote, that just ended for the minifigure. Was Series 21, I want to say. That was
it sounds about right.
Yeah, last fall, I believe. So
Brian is up in the know for all that stuff. I always go to him and like, is this good? Is this not good?
Well, I must say, on Amazon, Lego Minifigure, A Visual History, cool. The best book ever.
I will give you a free trio taco if within this video you find this character in that book.
Well, that's a Lego City, the police.
Oh, and the video is ending, folks. Sorry about that. I guess we'll catch you next time. No. All right, let's move on. The next hidden gem. Okay, so this is very interesting. I should have put a picture where they are, but on the front of the vehicles at the factory ride are these little barcodes. And if you scan the barcodes with your Android phones that are superior than your iPhones, you will see it will pop up little fact for you here. So a bunch of facts we learned on Professor Brick's event, that Lego is the largest producer of tires in the world. Right? That's a cool one. And then here is Lego bricks are sold in more than 130 countries around the world. And then the other one is really cool because I've watched a video on this. The 6 standard, so the 2x4 8-stud Lego bricks can be combined 915,103,765 ways. Brian, have you tried all of those?
I have not.
Okay. Just making sure that, once again, we are on the same level. We both have this, and we both have not tried all. Okay. All right. I see where this is going. Real fast. Next. So what was really cool, I spotted it. I know Sarah, one of our moderators, Hal, spotted it as well. On the map has the new stairs. It doesn't have all of them, but it has a lot of them, including what I like to see is I hope the hub's going to look like that, where it like comes down together, because you can't tell that from the other one. Even the map, it shows it 2 separate ones and then like a cut across. So this looks like it's going to be 2 stairs, a flat area, and then big stairs going down. And then even it looks like the Spanish Steps. It looks really cool. So just some things that you could see here. In Miniland, it shows the other one over there as well. It shows a little cut through too, for the big one going down and the little one going down the second time. It doesn't show the upper one, which is kind of weird. But and then it shows the layout, the orientation of the water playground, right? So you can see, I don't know if that back building is going to be the lockers or the lockers They must be, right? The ones directly behind must be the changing rooms.
Yeah, must be.
Yeah. Okay. So you can kind of see, you can get to it from both paths. There's going to be a big path on the side and then a little path. And then it kind of shows the orientation of everything, which is really cool because you can't really see that before. So that little block right there is the Coca-Cola refill station, by the way. I guess I should put my cursor on it. This one here. Okay. And then the taco stand is literally right here. So this is the orientation of everything kind of getting laid out. It looks like there's going to be a little area. I think this pad right here is going to be the boat racing, Brian, where you're going to be losing at boat racing. Just let you know. You'll be sinking, let's just say. But right, and then there's going to be like maybe a little kid area-ish type thing over here, like an actual splash pad. A lot of people are calling this thing a splash pad, but it's much bigger. It's a structure, so it is a water playground. So, but it is really cool that you can see that. So get on your apps out there, the Legoland New York app, and take a look. Okay. So what do we got next? Ooh, we talked about the power chargers. We already showed the map and everything like that, but they do have chargers for sale up at the mini mart. That's where you get the strollers, the wheelchairs, the ECVs, all of that up there. Like I said, you can get these at Five Below, but if you're in there and you don't want to do the rental because you don't want to pay the $10 a day, then you can. And I think, Brian, I think you were going to try to do the $10 and then keep it for the 3 days, but then it's going to charge you $30.
Yeah, my luck, I'll forget it, and then I'll end up.
And then it'll be $55 plus the 10, so 65, right?
Yeah.
Or will it be the 85, the 30 plus the 55? But anyways, so they've got these down here. I thought that was pretty good, like to have in a vacation spot, like just to grab, especially that 5,000 milliamp hour one for $15.99. These probably come with somewhat of a charge on them. They might not come with a charge at all. So you might have to buy it and then go charge it somewhere up at the hotel or something like that to use it. So these might only be for those case peoples, but something I thought you would like to see. Okay. And then we've got some, the sign we talked about. You posted this already of how gorgeous it's going to look. Also, this sign matches that coming down the stairs and then merging and then coming down into one Spanish step looking steps, which is really cool. And Brian, you said you like that big minifigure there, right?
Yeah, I'll end up disappearing.
Well, what I was thinking is during Halloween, I was thinking they'd sub that out for a person in a suit. And then whenever somebody came down to take a picture, maybe I'll do that anyway. Maybe there'll be 3 minifigures down there waiting for all of you. All right. So there's where the sign is on the path over by DC there. Okay. Typical, just like DC's got all construction year round. So does this place, right? Okay. Excited to see the hole getting finished, and it's going to look like that. Once again, aerial view when it's done. That's what it looks like currently. Big stairs coming down. The water playground. This is what it looks like over there. This is a view from where Beatrice is, right? Beatrice. Which you'll see later, right, Brian?
Yep.
Yeah. She's like right. Is she on this side or is she on this side?
She would be on the right side.
Okay. So she's over here up in Miniland where this exact same identical statue is, which they're obviously keeping because they would have moved and got this thing long out of the way, right? So they're obviously keeping that there. So, which is cool. All right. And then you can just see some of the progress and work. Once again, we are still confused, but it looks like they're starting to level it out. So it looks like they're, like I said, they're lowering one side and raising the other with that dirt to get it leveled so that the water doesn't run away. Okay. And we'll get you some updates. Somebody else also, Peter, I think on our group posted about this. And Brian, I think you discussed it right away when you saw it, but still, right? A couple of days later, they went from that to that. Okay. Now, although these models are on the path, they are not designed, I don't think, to be ridden. Brian, we saw an older boy, not a young boy, like mistaken. An older boy was on top of this one right here, right? And I was shocked and amazed at the support of these creatures, right? The wolves here, but gorgeous. There's a little bit of a rock issue that they got to fix, right? Keeping the rocks in there, stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of people are kicking them out and onto the walkway.
Yeah. So they got to figure that out, but I'm sure they will. So, but gorgeous. Horticulture team, good job. Speaking of that horticulture team, down by Pirates, I should have put a picture in, right, Brian? They had beautiful tulips that they planted, and they're already getting trampled right where they were getting trampled before.
Which
a big rock.
Which fortunately they did add. They added a rope on Monday. When I was there on Monday, I noticed that there was a rope. So hopefully, I will stop people from, walking all over them.
I feel bad that Brian's in the dark, so I'm going to go dark here too. So I might be a little bit slow-mo. But
I was just going to say, it's like, because there's a storm coming through right now, and I have no lights on, so I might just turn on.
Greenish blue. But look, if I go like this, I'm like in slow-mo. It's fine. I can go like this.
Too much light now.
Yeah, that's not going to work. This is what I'll do. You ready? This is going to make me look like a supermodel. Isn't this what they did on Instagram? All right. No, I'm going to turn my lights back on, or else I'm going to be in slow-mo the whole time. Sorry, you're going to be in the dark. Okay? All right. Now I got a light on. Now I got to turn the light off. What a show this is. This is why you don't film 2 shows at once. All right. Here we go. Okay? And then, yeah, they still need – really, they missed it on this one. I think maybe they have it planned, right? Maybe they have it coming to add, but people are still using this. This has got to turn into a path.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they got to just break down the curb, cut a little thing in there, and make it a path. There's one more other spot, too. Oh, wait, on the right there by the trash cans. So these 2 spots. This would have to go to stairs, obviously. But this one here is flat enough that they could just make it a path. So hopefully they will do that because – they didn't do any of that upgrade or any changes over there on the Friends. Friends already had the stairs, so that makes sense. But still, yeah. Now we're going to talk about the iMagic. Now they list this as a special offer. I don't know if it's going to go higher than that. I thought $45 for a day worth of pictures is a little steep, but I think people are paying $15 to $20 per picture before, so. Maybe this isn't that bad because you get the digital copies of this. And on top of that, you can get printouts for only $5 each after that. So, which is cool. But we've been testing this out. We've been using it. It's still got some issues. The one issue I have is they give you a card that has, a barcode on it. And then after that, to get back to that page is impossible. It's not on the app. It's not, anywhere easily findable. So, maybe it is on the app. I take that back. Brian, do you know if it, because didn't we originally get there? Did they fix that?
Yeah, it is on the app, but okay. I don't think when you scan that barcode and you set it up, I don't think it actually brings you to.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of an inconvenience, obviously, for repeat people, and they don't have any kind of thing set up for annual pass holders yet. I'm hoping they're working on that, but let me see what happens. I'm going to unlimited digital photos here to see if the link is there. It says how it works. Contact us is there. All the information is there. Let me see if this pick solve. No, see, it just goes to this privacy policy thing.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get through either the FAQ. No, see, once again, it's going to go back to here. So I don't know. They got to work on that. I saved it, and then I kept. As long as you have any of those barcodes, you can always use that barcode to get back there. And then it's kind of a pain because every time you go back, it asks for your phone number, and then you got to wait for it to verify, and then you go in and the pictures are there. And once you get the pictures and you kind of want to look at them, this is what they look like, which makes sense. Copyright, right? Like they're trying to get people so they don't, try to steal, basically. But it's difficult in some, on both of these, I couldn't even see my face. I couldn't even tell if they were a good picture that I'd want.
For the better.
That one you could, so we took enough, but we just kind of took photos here and wanted to see what it looked like. This was an interesting one that came up full like this and long, so that was cool. So you can kind of see what they're going to look like, and you can get an idea if you wanted to purchase them. And it's all the photos you take that day, so you could just add everything up and buy them, which is cool. So I'm eager to see where this is going to go. And once again, it is AI. Some of the cameras, though, some of the locations, like when we were with Naya, you had to still give them a barcode. And then sometimes at the rides, you could either give them your barcode or they could take your barcode from the phone. Like when you're in the app, it says are you getting it from them? Or are you taking it from them? Or are they giving it to you? So it's got a lot of stuff to be worked through. So I know people that have used it already and they're happy, which is great. So here we go. Right, Brian? Okay, I'm not clicking on the right. There we go. Back to the Future. No, I'm kidding. I just wanted to, that was a joke. We'll play that game. Professor Brick's model builder training class was awesome. It was great, right, Brian?
Yeah, it was really cool.
A couple of times. We have some pictures in here we want to discuss. So it was great photo opportunities for us with our new shirts and stuff like that. They had characters out for us. They really entertained us. They did a great job. They had snacks available, food available at different times. There were storms, so they rushed us back into the big shop. They let Brian spend as much money as he wanted to spend, which was like so nice of them. And trust me, I got pictures of that coming up. We got the class that we got to take with the model building. We got to build our turtles. We got to become master builders. I'm now equivalent with Brian, which makes a lifetime of excuses for me to be equal. He's showing this. I'm gonna.
Added. Look, BB-8 has now been added to it within this time we were talking.
Who? What? Oh, you're adding stuff. I got to get little. What are those called? Blocks.
So they come from
dots.
So the dots you can use, but these come from like Lego sets. So that one's like one of the clone.
Dude, you're gonna lose half of that. Half of that, you're gonna wear that thing in the park, and it's just gonna.
The Ecto 1 license plate from the smaller Ecto 1 Lego set.
Oh, nice.
I got some
That's a good shot there in the detail.
And some vintage space.
Of course, your guy's drinking that green solution.
Yeah.
The bottle looks very close to my bottle.
And the classic cat Halloween shirt.
This is great, by the way, if you guys haven't tried this. Cold brew.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored yet. Reach out. All right, let's see. Brian, there's me. Wait, did we just show you?
Yeah, right there.
Okay, let's make sure. Don't want to skip anybody. But that sky, everybody asks us, is that a real sky? That sky was that sky, right, Brian? That was the sky behind us. It was incredible. Incredible. All right, we took some funny photos as well. Okay. And then built some really cool characters. These are all mine, right, Brian? Yeah. Oh, no, except for one, Danielle's, right, at the end, the green. She showed us how to put the little feet on the big feet, which was really fun. Yeah. So, and then I built all the rest of those. And then I purchased them. There's some here. Where are they at? I don't know. There's some here. Yeah. So, and then Brian, you got a set too, right?
Yeah. All three of them with all skeleton heads. Why not?
And you got to watch the video to understand this, but this poor model builder, master builder, is Joey a master builder, model builder? What do you call him?
I don't know. I want to say they're all master builders.
We really did a bad job of getting everybody's titles and who they were and like all this, but Joey was carrying around that shovel all day because Joey is one of the builders from the builder shop under Ryan Wood, and he built that shovel because in Rockefeller Center is that same huge shovel, like 15, 20-foot shovel. And he was literally carrying that thing all day until we got down there in a minute and put it up. But awesome job. A lot of facts that we learned, we can't wait to share in the video of, if there's a big model somewhere, there's probably a mini model somewhere in Miniland of it, which is really cool. And Joey and all of them and the team did a great job of helping us with that. So they were all amazing. Anytime we wanted to ask a question, they were just there to answer the questions. So I can't wait for that video to come out. Another great shot we got of the Bryans sort of on Brick Street. Brick Street goes around the corner all the way to Factory, right? Because that's where Bricktopia starts, right?
Yeah, Bricktopia starts at the top, past Factory.
But where the Professor is where it ends, right? Because there's another sign there. Isn't he holding a sign of some kind, or is that still Brick Street?
I think it's still Brick Street.
Because remember I made the joke? I was like, oh, sorry, Brick Street, Brian's, we got to stay back here in Brick Street. Yeah, but it wasn't Brick Street yet. That's why they looked at us like this. Remember, they were like, yeah. Because A, it wasn't funny, and B, they were probably confused. Yeah. So, but awesome time that we had. Let me see what's coming up before this is what I told you guys. Brian bought out the store. Right, Brian?
Yep.
Elena, turn the video off right now. If you're watching, pause. No. And you can't wait to build that thing, right? It's going to be awesome.
So when we went, April 1st was the release of the Back to the Future DeLorean set, and they actually had them at the big shop. So a lot of people ran to that once we were able to get into the big shop that day and purchase them. I myself purchased one, and I can't wait to build it. But I also in that picture I purchased the Legoland Lego set and the I think there is like a tornado outside right now. So oh my god, the storm that's coming through right now. Sorry. And
nice knowing you, Brian.
Yeah. Sorry.
Just for the likes, I'm gonna go. Oh, he's gone, folks. Sorry. Unfortunately, Brian is no longer able to stream. No, I'm just kidding. He's right here. How funny would that be if I click back on? You're like,
yeah, the house is gone. Yeah, it's a big storm. You know, I live in Orange County, not too far from Legoland. So if anyone's at Legoland right now, there's a storm coming. It's coming down hard right now. But back to it. I bought the Legoland Lego set and the Bad Batch shuttle and the botanical flower set and a bunch of other stuff too.
Perfect. All right, now on to the important items. Our turtles. There's little Beatrice right there, and you could find Beatrice in Goshen, in Miniland, right there next to the fountain. So you were right; it would be on the right-hand side. Good job. I believe Terry has a little bit better of a location. Terry gets to watch the horse races. Terry is in the bleachers there chilling because Terry doesn't like the rain. So Terry needs to be on a cover. Yeah. So, and if you don't know, the brown and white one is Tom. Tom's here somewhere. I'm not sure what Tom is, but I got to find Tom because Tom's going on my name tag that says I'm an honorary master model builder, just like Brian Olson. No matter how many pieces of Lego he puts on his badge. Yeah. No. All right. So that's it, Brian. That wasn't that bad. It was a lot longer than we thought, but not bad. Right?
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns for the better good, let us know. We will help you out. We'll get more information as we visit more. If there's anything specific you guys find out, post it. And that's about it. So I'm Brian Cook.
And I'm Brian Olson.
And we are the Brick Street Bryans. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys all have a good day and have a bricktastic day. You're supposed to say something like
goodbye.
Awesome. Would we get flagged if we say everything is awesome? Don't you know the rest of the words?
Everything is cool.